to be reminded about something, I'd tell someone text me and I won't open that message so that I stay with that notification badge.
Yeah,
But I'll always remember to like preview the message.
Yeah.
But the only problem is if they send something else after that.
Exactly.
That notification is
I've
gone.
run into that problem so many times. Where you know how you just peek over the notification, like, oh, okay. But I'm not going to hit it as red because I need this to be a to-do. I need this to be a reminder.
I've only managed to achieve that with one mail client. It's probably super ancient still. Like they're probably newer, shinier tools. But Spark, it's something I would have covered on my laptop, but I also use it very extensively on my phone. But it's an email client that actually allows you to schedule sends. And I've noticed Spark now helps me with the work tasks for emails that I need to respond to, but I don't want to respond to them immediately because you know the way when you open the floodgate of emails, then everyone is now just pinging you an email. So what I do is I intentionally send. Okay, my boss will probably be watching this, but some emails are intentionally sent at the end of the day so that somebody will review them at the start of their day and respond to me so that now I can check it in my next day. But let me just call them very low priority emails. Those are the ones that I schedule the sends. Yeah, so we're good. We're good with that.
There was a time I had a principle of I don't open emails before midday, but not in my current job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Different strokes, man.
Yeah, the one thing you did want us to talk about is notifications and distractions. How we go about managing them. Because again, the device it has both keys to success and distraction. And those notifications, man.
I actually wanted to dig into your side because with the iOS updates, you can actually begin to turn on and off notifications for certain apps. I silence most notifications from apps that I do not need to see the notifications for. For some apps that I actually need. No, here's the problem. I've found myself that in the workflow that I am in right now, to need to see notifications from messaging apps like WhatsApp. And WhatsApp for me is like the bane of my existence. If somebody can give me productivity hacks for WhatsApp, I have started implementing a couple because I know we talked about this.
I'm going to stop you right there. Earlier in one of our previous episodes, I talked about how I'm waiting for WhatsApp to drop their AI so it can help me manage WhatsApp.
They dropped an AI.
During our last episode, immediately after recording, I opened my phone and I saw the AI. So I was like, yes, it's here. So I immediately hit and I asked it, which of my conversations can I mark as read? Which of my conversations can I hit? And then what it asks me, what it tells me, it asks me, which app are you using, by the
way? Wait, that was Llama.
That was Llama. So I'm like, is this some kind of special needs AI? Like, what? And then it starts telling me, it gives you the generic, it's like WikiHow, but for messaging. Is it check the thread? Is it something that mentions you? Like, you're just regurgitating things I already know. Just tell me. Yeah, and then I ask it again, okay, find charts that don't involve me and mark them as read. Again, it just has to be, to find charts that don't involve you, go look at the @ symbol. Go look and by the way, which app are you using? And this is like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, if only I can just tell you to shut down, come back when you're agentic.
That's the funniest thing.
Facebook, get it together, man. Don't ask me which app I'm on.
Everyone thinks about implementing AI very interestingly. I find Mark Zuckerberg and his approach for integrating Llama into WhatsApp like one of the most useless ones, to be honest. If I needed another ChatGPT, I would have probably opened ChatGPT and gone ahead. In fact, they probably have. Bring it out as like a different product, but don't bring it into WhatsApp if it doesn't really help.
I'll actually disagree with you there.
WhatsApp.
They have the distribution of WhatsApp. So maybe they're what they're eyeing for is, hey, you'll be talking to someone and then you'll have a question, you'll have something to, or you'll be trying to word something. So giving it that surface where you're probably already there. The reasoning behind it, or how I think, and I'm sure it's probably successful for them, just simply due to the fact that it's there on WhatsApp. It probably has a a level of engagement, more in tune with, when you're texting or when you're talking to people, there are some things you might want to ask or to find out, and Llama is just the fastest way. I think that's what they're banking on. As opposed to having it as its own app, it will just start, and again, we go back to the discussion on distribution. If they have the Llama, the Meta chatbot as its own application, then it's just competing with ChatGPT and OpenAI on the app drawer. But if they have it on WhatsApp, then I'll be texting someone. Someone's like,
that's distribution.
I wonder where avocados come from. Uncle can ask.
Fair use case. Maybe they should just integrate it.
I just want it to be useful.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Just make it useful. Don't ask me again, which I was so disappointed, man.
Okay. Let's go back to notifications.
Notifications.
We almost went into that WhatsApp rabbit hole, and I knew it had the potential for that.
When we were preparing for this episode, there was one notification, one app that I was hoping to put our users on called Daywise. What it does is that it allows you, I think it's the best app for managing notifications on Android that there is, because what it does...
Is it on iOS? Let me check.
I don't think it's on iOS, but you can check. What it does is that it lets you set a schedule of the times you want to receive notifications. So I'll set between 10 and 12, I don't receive notifications. And then between 2 or 12 to 1, I don't want to receive. So that in between those times, you'll get all notifications in one, and it just saves you. It reprograms your brain so that you're never expecting for notifications, except let's say like from specific people or from specific apps.
It's basically Opal for notifications.
Yes. And what I liked about it is that, especially for WhatsApp, I could go down to, hey, from this person, allow the notification to go through. But from all these other groups or all these other people, do not let it go through. And the only reason I didn't use it was that it was a paid feature. Honestly, now that I thought about it, I'm like, maybe I'd consider paying it. I think the subscription cost was a bit high. So if you do want a free cost, a zero cost application for Android, you can use one called Nap. It's really nice, but you just have to do a lot of the tinkering yourself. You have to set the schedules, you have to set the people. You're the one who has to do the heavy lifting in terms of configuring it. But Daywise, I checked the store, they're not there anymore. I think.
Oh yeah, I haven't actually.
Yeah, I think the subscription was too high.
Yeah. I think. Okay, first of all, I'm a big believer in just pay for tools that you find a lot of value for.